Sweet. I think we're live. I think we are live. Let me check a couple things here. Wait for some folks to pop in. Try to fade myself out. And that should be good almost. Whoa, too much. There we go. That's fine. That will be sufficient. And what else will I do? I will take this link, youtube.com. And we will go here and share this out on Twitter. Here we go. Live now. It's so late. We are live, but it's late. All right. Let me share this out in a couple other places too. Then I'll come in and check chat. Check chat. Boom. Live. Live after launch day. We'll just answer some questions. We'll chop it up. Take a look at some things, hang out, say hello. All right, let's check here. Who we got here in chat? Who we got? There we go. David Gomez in the house. What is up, my dude? Zach Taylor. What's up, brother? Airto. What is that? A damn penguin? What is that, dude? Chartzard. What's up, man? Hella late. Guys. It's kind of late. Not gonna lie, a little bit late. I feel like we need some music, man. This is too bland. So I'm using StreamYard. I normally don't use it, but I just wanted to hop in here real quick and say hello. Who else we got? Hexy Quinn in the house. What's up, Hexy Quinn? Bam FM7, a Van Mandip. I'm afraid to say your name. I feel like I just fell into a trap every time I say your name. Live chat and Ginger Brother. Crypto Compassion. Dude, what's up, man? All right, let's do what we want to do. Do some lo-fi. I'll turn it down. All right. So yeah, it's early in Croatia. Let's go. Love the stupid disclaimer. David Lee, hey fam, woohoo, late night with Rags. I'm locked out of my Twitter. Zach, what the hell did you do, man? Is your wife still in there? I don't know. Tic Tac Crypto in the house. Godfather J6. Dude, let me tell you something about today, man. I'm exhausted. Kind of tired here, not gonna lie. We decided to spring this on everybody. Everybody's hit me up. They're like, this is a scam. This is a scam. These Texan tokens, they're scams. So here's what happened. So we started the deployment probably, I guess, yesterday, and sent out some of the initial supply. We didn't tell anybody that we were doing it. And I told Matt, I'm like, listen, some people might have notifications set up in conjunction with their Ethereum wallets, their MetaMask wallets. So sure enough, somebody found out that we were sending supply out. Now, it was funny because all of these all these mainstream, I say mainstream, but I use that term loosely. These influencers who are quick to jump on every piece of news as soon as possible. Like, they grabbed some dude's tweet that said, hey, what's up with these Texan tokens? Are these a scam? And then they came out and on their, they were just like, it's very important not to interact with contracts that you're not familiar with. And things like this is going to be a good lesson for the community not to play around. So immediately, it was actually perfect because these people who wanted I guess these people who wanted to break the news first, we used that to our advantage because everybody thought it was a scam. I told Matt, I said, dude, let's just roll with it. It's a scam, right? But what's it doing? It's getting attention. So we just kept doing what we were doing. And I said, Matt, just stay radio silent. Radio silent. Don't say anything. And then I said, let's turn this back. And so I said, here's what we'll do. We'll tell everybody that we're going to create a stream to talk about the scam Texan tokens that are going out. We'll address the FUD. So that was like a perfect segue into announcing the token. I guess the biggest thing that was important to me is under promising and over delivering. And, you know, going back kind of into my professional career, I find out that that's the best way to do things, you know, because if there are no expectations from people, things can go a lot smoother. You have more leeway to screw up if it happens, and you don't really lose a lot of reputational equity. But at the same time, if you're working hard, you get the work done, you can surprise people like this. It's a really cool feeling. Nobody really knew about this at all. We had to tell a couple people, you know. But I said, dude, let's just get on stream and let's just like act like it's nothing. And let's just like pull up a random chart. Like be like, oh, is that Texan? How did Texan pop up? What is that all about? Dude, all right, you guys want to see this? Let's check this chart out, dude. This is kind of surreal for me, quite honest. Kind of surreal. All right, how do I do this? It's been so long since I've used StreamYard. Share screen. There we go. I'm actually loving it, folks. Loving it. So I think, you know, we started streaming right around this time. This is the 15-minute chart. I mean, while we were streaming, it shot up like 400%. And I was telling everybody on stream, like, guys, if you want FOMO, if you want somebody to hype you up and psych you out, I'm not the person to do that. I was telling people, like, guys, chill out. It's okay. Chill. This is what happens. People come up and pump it, and then you get somebody that dumps. So we had a dumper. He had a big bag. They dumped 74%. Yeah, about 74%, I think. And but the cool thing is, I mean, this is what happens. You see these spikes. Saw a bunch of people on Twitter saying, "Hey, you know," it's like they rub it in my face. They said, "We're gonna sell our 1 million Texan," and I said, "Cool. I mean, that's fine. Do what you gotta do. Sell your 1 million Texan. You can do whatever you want with it. We gave it to you. We paid the gas fees. Gas fees weren't cheap, folks. 30,000 wallets. Gas fees aren't cheap. But the point is here, you know, if you were a person that wanted to participate, we're going to give you those new supermarket coupons. We came into town and we're going to give some coupons out. Let's get some people in there. Let's check chat here. Yeah, David, what's up? Chartzar, what's up, my man? So this guy, you remember way back on July 4th, like 2 hours 2 hours after we announced Texan, and I pull up Twitter, and there's a wanted sign with my face on it doing this. Bro, you should DM me that right now. I'll share it with everybody. Wanted Furu. Dude, I had to come to court. I had to come to jury. We had to talk about it, man. I think maybe I should show that. You want me to show that, dude? I'll show that. That's actually pretty entertaining, I believe. See if I can find you if you didn't delete your thing. I don't know if you got it or not. No, all my stuff's popping up. Dadgummit. because I can't spell. I'm bad with words that have like sheriff, 2 R's and 2 F's. Bad with those types of words. I'm a really good speller, believe it or not. Well, I can't find it, but it's all good. You can send it to me. Send it to me in Twitter or Telegram. Barnes or bust. Hello, late. Yeah, dude, we've been going hard. I could barely sleep last night because we started the process. Matt could barely sleep. And I stayed up and I was just monitoring everything and stayed up as late as I could. Then I couldn't really sleep. Maybe slept for a couple hours, got up. And then it was just straight up off to the races, man. There's a lot to do. There's a lot to prepare for. There's a lot of little challenges that kind of pop up because you're against the clock, against other people. So what happened was you're worried that somebody's going to screw up creating the first price for the token. That's the biggest worry. And because you gotta wait on the market to create that liquidity. So you're gonna take one side, you'll take USDC, and you'll take another side, which is Texan, and somebody will set the first price. So somebody set the first price, and it kind of woke me up because I was working on so many other things. Somebody set the first price, and I said, "Oh shoot, we got to get in here and we got to get this thing rocking and rolling, finish everything up." And we finished it up, and I think Texan, what did it launch at? I think on V3, which is what we're going by here. Does it have like an all-time low? I think it does somewhere, but I'm not going to spend time. We'll just look at the chart. So our launch price was like, what was that? Four zeros and a one. Launch price 4 zeros and a 1. So what's that mean? Sure would be nice to do. Let's see here. 0.1, 2, 3, 4 zeros and a 1. Nice round number. Wow, in an awesome world, we'd be at like a penny. That's like 1,000x. That would be so cool. But guys, I'm not going to promise you anything. All we're doing is the best that we can with what we have. We're not going to promise you guys anything. It's the nature of the game. I think that we have set ourselves up for success by controlling to the max every possible detail that we can control. The admins we haven't chatted, absolutely amazing. Absolutely amazing. Couldn't do it any better. Bravo. Bravissimo. So, cool stuff, guys. We have a chart here. We're good. We're zonked out. We've been working. But it's all good, man. It's all good. This is what we signed up for. This is the grind. This is the game. Yeah, Hexaquin says you've been working your asses off. You have travel sounds. What's up, brother? You should go on Alex Jones' show and help Shill Texan help pump our bags as his audience shares similar ideological beliefs. You know what's crazy about that? Would I go on his show? Yeah, I'd go on his show. A lot of people would go on his show. People are... I think the reason that people are try to suppress free speech is because they're actually afraid of the truth that might come out of people's mouths. And if they're not afraid, they're afraid what other people will do as a result of hearing truth. Kinetics, look at this guy, so excited about things. They're going. Rag hasn't gone to sleep yet. Not gone to sleep. David Lee, taking care of business, man. Guys, I'm telling you, I've said this before, man. I have not seen a more professional, more well put together team. Not put together by me, just like they have their stuff together. There's adults, there's grown people in there, in the admin team and Telegram, dude. They kill it. They absolutely kill it. You'd be hard pressed to find, probably over the past 6 months, you'd be hard pressed to find one question that didn't get answered. Just telling you. The follow-up is insane. David Lee, you guys kill it. Absolutely murder it, man. Congrats on launch. Yeah, wise decision. The legislature for Texas meets once every 2 years for 120 days, and they're meeting here in about 5 days, I believe, 5-6 days. So that kind of went into the decision. We waited to literally to the last possible moment. PulseChain hopefully launches soon, and we're going to be there to support it. And if there's some things to consider too. I think that I'm not sure if all projects will actually get copied over to PulseChain, because I do remember saying that Richard can kind of pick and choose the projects he wants and doesn't. If he didn't copy over ours or didn't copy over other people's, it would not be the end of the world. Would not be. And we could still choose to launch on PulseChain after that. That still wouldn't discourage us. But we just, we had to go ahead and do it. We couldn't wait any longer. No knock against him. Software is hard, and a lot of people say that, but they don't know it. I actually know it because I've been involved with it in the past, in previous careers. So I quite frankly, I can't imagine the type of stress that he could be under. Depending on his personality, I don't really know how he handles stress behind closed doors. But I'm not sure if I'd want his job, man. It's tough. He's really sticking his neck out for everybody. Spirit X1, congrats on the launch. Yep, yeah. We'll show these. I guess I can show these, and that's right, StreamYard. I got Texan in my wallet. Lima Foxtrot Golf. Absolutely. Kinetics betting on 3 hours sleep. That's what I got. Hexaquin supporting everybody. What's going on? Texan live on ETHchain. Texan's live, man. Texan is live. Now, a lot of I've been pretty much staying in chat all day, having to use Etherscan quite a bit. I've been investigating all day, investigating stuff. So make sure if you come into chat, you can go to Etherscan. You can pull up your wallet address, and then there's going to be a little box that says ERC20 tokens. You can click that, drop down. You can see all the tokens that are in your wallet. So make sure you check that first before you pop into the Telegram and waste David Lee's time, because he'll smack you upside the head. Yeah, dude, Kinetics, thanks for the support, man. Kinetics shout us out on Discourse Syndicate, man. And he kind of indirectly talked about it as well with Rich Dad Poor Dad, Robert Kiyosaki. That was so cool. And also he's one of the first people to talk about it when we first launched. So thank you so much, man. Appreciate you. Means a lot. Anthony Munoz, the world's youngest billionaire. UNC, Texan token, will be the Black Trojan in upcoming bull market. Here's my philosophy, folks. If you want to be here, I want you to be here. If you don't want to be here, I don't want you to act like you want to be here. The reason you're with us is because you made the decision. We're not going to coerce. We're not going to manipulate you. We're not going to shame you. You can come and go as you please. That's just the bottom line. This is money, and I don't want to involve all that other junk with it. It's serious. It's grown-up stuff, and I take it very seriously. So will we be something like that in the next bull market? Potentially. But I want you here. I want you to understand why we're doing what we're doing. That's why I talk about the macro. That's why I talk about politics. That's why I talk about history. Try to connect everything together kind of in that way. Somebody's texting me. Who's texting me? Oh. Okay. I was almost asleep, got this notification. We were live. Man, go to sleep, man. Ain't worth it. Drunk Looney. You stupid dude. You're always cracking me up, man. Godfather J6, what's up? Hornet UK, how does staking work? It's a good question. So you get some Texan token in your wallet. You're going to get some Ethereum for gas. You're going to go to texan.cc. And I think I could probably actually just show you guys, right? That's cool. All right. Let's do this. Let's share. Yeah, so Texan.cc. You go here, I'll blow this up for you. And you go up to the top, it says Stake Texan. And I think you can also go to token and drop down if you're a mobile. You can also go to stake. You stake Texan. You will connect your wallet. I'm not going to connect my wallet because I don't know. I was using a wallet to test. So here's what I'll do. I'm going to create a brand new MetaMask wallet and I'll show you guys. I just don't want, there's too many smart people in here and they're going to go snooping and I just don't want people snooping. Add account, create account, account to create. All right. There we go. All right, let's go back here. Connect wallets. And I'll add this to stream. All right, so you hit stake Texan. That's that top red button there at the very top. You can also click token, drop down. Okay, so token drop down. You can go to stake. You also have the option to buy or swap. You can take a look at the price chart. You can look at our audit too. So that's all in one here. So go to stake Texan, create new stake, and you could, the supported networks are Ethereum, Goerli, and PulseChain testnet. So you can do all three here. And I know that, yeah, let's create stake. Yeah, cool. So then if you have, let's say you have like 500 million available, right? You can go in here, you can put in 500 million, 5 million, for example. Here are the amount of days that you can stake for. All right. You can stake for 730 days. This toggle right here, that toggle will allow you to switch to days, just keep days. But if you want to turn it on, you can go full years. So that toggles for you, whatever you want to do. The neat thing is on the right hand side, it tells you exactly how much will be minted at the maturity point, which is pretty neat. So if I were to go to like 8 years, it'll redraw the graph for you and tell you exactly how many. You change the amount here, 10,000, it will redraw and tell you exactly how many. Now what you're going to do once you're happy with all this, very simple, right? Super simple. There's a little button here so you can use the max amount that you have in your wallet. So 1 year, 2 year, 3 year, 5 year, 7 year, all the way up to 22 if you want. Now remember, you're able to stake and you're able to scrape. So you can scrape all of your accumulated interest at any of these points. You can stake from a day all the way out to 22 years. And once you're done, you hit start stake. Bing, bang, boom. Now, when you first come in here, if you come back, you'll be able to see all of the stakes that you've created. You can hit view endowments. So that's pretty neat too. Pretty neat. If you do early in stake, one important feature here, if you early in stake, all of the tokens are actually burned forever. It's not redistributed to OA. It's not redistributed to stakers. It's completely burned. So that's how you kind of achieve that deflationary, right? Now it's a lot of supply, and I'm not naive, and I'm not trying to kind of pull the wool over your eyes. 97% of the supply is locked up in a contract, and the only way to release that is through staking. The only way. Now, as people stake, another interesting thing that happens, the principal is actually burned from supply until they bring it back. So right now, for example, there's about 3 trillion circulating. Somebody may or may not within the next week stake 2 trillion of that 3 trillion, leaving actually less than 1 trillion that's going to be available and circulating. And the only way to get more is to stake. The only way to get any type of yield or rewards is to stake. So some cool stuff there. It kind of combines the power of the kind of simulated compounding with the whole delayed gratification aspect, but puts it all under one contract. It makes it very, very simple. To where if you need to pull off any type of economic energy or yield, you're able to do that without having to sell your principal, which is cool. Humberto Gonzalez. Rags, blessings from sunny Miami, my brother. Looking forward to seeing you at the HexCon. Humberto. Yeah, man. Good to see you, man. Sunny South Florida. You know why I say sunny South Florida, Humberto Gonzalez? It's because Rush Limbaugh always used to say, greetings, fam. The EIB Network, golden microphone from sunny South Florida. Hexy, you rock. Luke Duke, exciting day, Rags. Very exciting. Yeah. Texan token. Respect. RESPECT. We got 60 people in here, and it's like 2 in the morning, East Coast. All right, I got you. Munoz says, what's up, Uncle Kinetics? Been watching your new vids. Looking cut. Yeah, man. Looks like you are getting a shape. I agree. Hexy Quinn, dumb AF. Nate Stakes. Shout out to you, man. Anybody wants to hop on? Y'all want me to put this damn thing in here? How do I invite people? It is late, but hey, I'll put this in here. I don't want to see penises. If I put this in here, don't y'all come in on this damn stream naked. Don't want to deal with it. You come in the stream naked, we gonna have problems. All right. Chart Star says, Rags, come through in a clutch. Hey, everyone. Congrats, Rags. Yep. Drunk Looney. I think free tokens got more people interested than disinterested. Let the scabs go. Be interesting, right? That's always, this is kind of like a giant experiment to see if it actually works. I mean, guys, listen, I'll go to Etherscan right now. Go to Etherscan right now, and I'm kind of curious. Let's see how many wallets that we actually have here. Go check it out. Texan token. Go to holders. 27,640 wallets. So that's pretty cool, man. 27,640. So let's say we lose 50%. 50% sell off. You know, we're still sitting pretty, right? Still 13, 14,000, 13,500 people. That moves a chart. 13,500 people moves a chart, folks. I mean, and when you look at it in terms of the community, we're right up there with everybody else in terms of the amount of holders at that point. And that's a 50% sell-off. So pretty cool. Let's see how much this is. Let me do some math here too. Let me do some quick math. So we had current price is what? 0023. 0023. 4 zeros and a 2-3. Doing some math. Yeah. Earlier today, tell you what happened. Earlier today, that 1 million Texan token everybody was talking trash about, it's just worth nothing. I was inching up on 70 or 80 bucks. That's pretty cool. It's first day, very beginning. We paid the gas fees, so you guys didn't have to pay the gas fees to get that. You didn't have to come claim off a D app. Not that that's wrong for anybody else to do. We just kind of wanted to pay it forward a little bit. Larry Parmley says, pass your bedtime. Larry, what you doing up, man? You on the other side of the world or what? Yeah, dude, you grilled me, man. But hey, come on, dude. I stuck my chin out there, dude. Hexagon Justice. Cowboy converted to a Texan? Is that what it is? This might be y'all's treat before I get off. I can't find the damn thing. I can't find the damn thing, dude. We'll just do Hexagon Justice. There's just too many. They took that down. They took it down, bro. All right. Gifted bags are in the works, is what I heard in Spaces. Can anyone confirm? Yeah, so for people who claimed they had the ability to gift, we had some issues. There were two issues that popped up, two things that we had to solve today. The first thing we had to solve was when you went to stake, at a certain point with enough tokens, it automatically switched you to a max stake. So it tried to make you stake max. And the reason that was because we put a filter on there that actually we thought we were helping, but it hurt. The filter was causing it to auto-populate to max, but the filter was designed to not allow you to stake more than what was in your wallet. So we said, well, if somebody tries to stake more than what's in their wallet, they're just going to get kicked back from MetaMask anyway, so we'll just roll with it. So we fixed that. We fixed that pretty quick. The other thing is our data was a little bit wonky with the people who were gifted tokens. So we had to go and we had to fix the data, sort that out. We fixed probably 90% of it, sent out another airdrop, I believe, and fixed that. And there's a little bit more left. Some of the people who donated some of these offshoot tokens, because we said only USDC, and then like the last day we said you could do Ethereum. So a couple of those guys fell in the gaps too. So that'll be fixed here in the next 24, 48 hours. Yeah, so that's what you heard in Spaces. Love the real-time development. Absolutely. All right. Exciting future ahead. We got somebody green room. I'm going to go through these here real quick and we'll bring them on in. Melanie Beaver, what's up? Hexagon X, what is up? Blue, what is up? Okay, so MZ says, I didn't expect Texan. Now I have to figure out how to stake. And you can, I think you can go to our Telegram, type exclamation stake. Staking information will populate. Very detailed instructions. And then our guys in there can help you out. We might be a little thin this time of night, but come morning time, you'll be all right. Here in about 5 hours. Working on that ladder. Each stake seems to be around $4 to $5 in Gwei to create. Yeah, that's probably about right. Kinetics, thank you for sharing with the community tonight at HexCon. It was awesome. Blessings, blessings, and how we say here in sunny Miami, abrazos. Hugs. What's up, dogs? What's up, dude? Okay, so Briz, he just posted in my Rags Riches chat, and I look down and read it. The headline is "Somebody finally made Snoop Yoda." That's what I deal with Briz. All right, here we go. We'll bring in old Extravagant. What is up, man?
Hey!
How's
old
life?
Is right.
Yeah?
I'm glad to be here.
Yeah, I'm glad to be here with you, man. We're just going through this.
Feedback. I'm hearing.
You're hearing music?
No, I'm hearing I hear you twice.
If you hear me twice, that might mean that I'm coming out of your speakers and your computer.
Oh, I hear me twice.
You hear you twice. Interesting.
I hear me and you twice.
All right, let's troubleshoot this live on air here.
Oh, wow.
So I have headphones on. I've got nothing else coming into my microphone. So I don't know, man.
I could use headphones
Yeah.
if I could find them.
Use those headphones. I'll go through chat here. You're good.
Okay.
Bug says, "What's up, Rags? What's up, Bugs? MVS Crip, what is up? InfoWars on top." Nate says, "Botched my congrats video to Texan. I didn't even realize you botched it, man. Sounded fine to me. $23 per 1 million Texan token. Pretty nice valuation. Yeah.
Okay.
Anthony Munoz says, "Are you thinking about directing people more towards PLS Texan or ETH Texan once PLS launches?" That's a good question, man. And really, like, I think it's going to depend on what the community wants and what the community does. It's just going to be that simple. There's a lot of things that have to happen. The bridge has to work properly. PulseX has to work properly. And not only that, the resistance of actually learning how to bridge things over. We will have one side. We'll need the other side. So it just depends. You know, everybody says, "Oh, it's just like ETH proof of work, ETHW." I said, well, it's not really, because ETHW didn't have the infrastructure built out like PulseChain is on day one. So how's your microphone situation, man? We'll keep going here. Idea file, 1 million now sitting in the wallet. Well done, and thanks. You are welcome. Software is hard. I remember Windows 2000. I can't hear you now, buddy. Cannot hear you. Live on ETH. What the? Danny Boy says, really? Yep. We sprung it on everybody. We sprung it. Texan is a new coin that launched. Damn. I've been on a long time. It just happened. Just happened. Introduce them to Robert or Katie. Yeah, you're right about that. I don't want to be here, and I'm pretending. Yeah, Pulse Lord. I mean, geez, you've come back so many times. It's out of control. Hornet UK1 says, "What do we get for staking?" You get a cookie. You like cookies, man? Get you a cookie, man. 5% base interest rate. Okay, so 5% per year. Every single year that you stake longer, you're going to receive a small multiplier that simulates compounding. So the idea here is you get 5% regardless. You get a small multiplier. So that means your curve, am I going the right way? Curve should go up in that way. But you got to hold, you got to hodl. That's how that goes. You can scrape at any time all of your accumulated interest. So let's say you're 5 years in, hit the scrape button. It scrapes all of your interest, doesn't touch your principal. Very simple, very easy, nice and easy. Huge congrats on the epic Texan token launch. Heck yeah, dude. Hex Token, one of my favorite. He might be my favorite streamer. One of my favorite streamers. Always said that. Could you give a quick elevator speech on what Texan token is and what's its utility? Imagine that you had an organization with 100,000 people who weren't in crypto. Okay, and actually, I'll take it back a little bit. Imagine if you're a football fan in the States, or even if you're in a stadium in Europe, you're in a stadium and you're sitting down and you're looking around. You're looking around the whole stadium here. And there might be 60 to 100,000 people in that stadium. If there's about 60,000 people in there, and if you're in the States, how much money, how much monetary energy do you think they're going to have access to there? How much? 60,000 people probably has access to about $2 to $3 billion. Well, when you bring that to this organization, you got 100,000 people or more in that organization. You say, hey, listen, we've got this thing called a smart contract. Can you hear me? Yeah, I think your microphone's wonky. I can't hear you, but you can hear me. So here's the thing. If you guys think about that stadium, you got 60,000 people, $2 or $3 billion they have access to. Now, what's that mean? Like 401ks and savings and credit lines, they have access to that. What if you could take that, all that money, and you can bottle it up and bundle it up, and you could keep it within your organization? Well, that's what a smart contract represents. We believe that the fundraising aspect, we believe that tokenizing communities is going to be really the big next thing in crypto, especially if you do it right and people can trust that it's going to work and it's immutable. There are no admin keys, just all the stuff that Richard says, but it just applies to everything. So with Texan, we have partnered up with a 501c4 in Texas that is solely focused on the independence of Texas and the freedom and sovereignty of people all around the world. You hear me?
I hear you great. Are you hearing me now?
I hear you now.
All
I hear you
right.
now.
What
good,
the
man.
problem was is I had my original login on going at the same time as I was coming in this way, so I was hearing both. That's what that
Throne
was the
of lies that you sit upon.
I tell you, it's tough.
So to keep saying here, so what we've done, given this nonprofit a smart contract. They have 435,000 people. And if they can get adoption, if we can teach these people who are no coiners, we can teach them how to do these things with crypto, it can be massively beneficial to not only their organization, not only air gapping them from some of the craziness that's happening in the financial world, but also helping everybody involved in PulseChain too, because this isn't recycled money. This isn't recycled capital. These are no coiners, people who aren't involved in this. And I think that these two groups, the freedom and sovereignty groups and the crypto groups, they marry very well together. But the freedom sovereignty groups, they don't know a lot about crypto. We know a lot about their stuff, but they don't know a lot about our stuff. So we're trying to make that happen. So we've given the smart contract to the TNM, and we are educating those folks, and they are focused on the independence of Texas. The legislature meets in 5 days. They're going to put a referendum up. It basically says just allow the people of Texas to vote to say, hey, would you consider Texas independence? So that's what that is.
I got a question for you, Brandon.
Yeah.
If you know the answer. I asked it before, but I don't think I heard an answer. If I wanted to vote in that referendum, how soon before the voting day would I have to make Texas my residence?
I don't know, man.
We need to find that out.
I don't know. Why is that? Why do you are you worried about manipulation, or do you want people to go and support it?
Vote.
Yeah. I don't know, man. You reach out to the TNM. They probably know that.
They probably know that. Yeah.
Kinetics in there. Tom Budis, I'm further South Florida, closer to Cuba than Miami. Oh man, we got some comments today. Briz says once the nipples are out, they don't go back in, boys. Okay, thoughts. What's up, dude? I have an actual pen. Okay, cool. Thoughts, you gonna host us over here now? Why didn't you text? Dude, I tried to get on your stream, man. You should look at the comments. I was in the green room. Hex Down Under. Thank you so much. Texas, only steers and queers come from Texas. Private Cowboy, and you don't look like much a steer to me, so that's kind of narrows it down. I love this guy, man. He's from the land down under, but I think he's pretty far away from home right now.
You got a real tough crowd in here.
I love it. This is what we do. The Texan bottom is in. Trust me, I know bottoms. Oh, yeah, and his name is Rector Rectum. Thank you, Peppy. Congrats on the live launch, guys. I mean, what did you think? Extravagant Taste. Did you know that what we were doing? Tell me about all this.
I went to the urgent care a couple days ago, and it was nothing serious, except they kept me there 6 hours testing me. I guess they couldn't believe somebody this old was in such great shape. But anyway, so I've been sort of out of the loop for the last couple days. And then I log on and I saw a question flash across the Telegram channel. And the guy was saying, when will we get our tokens? And I'm, well, you get your tokens when Pulse launches.
Right.
And then right away we launched. And I'm out of the loop. So, yeah, that's how I found out. That was great news.
Yeah. No, it was fun. It was so much fun. I was more excited to surprise everybody than anything else. I just wanted to see the expressions and the reactions.
I just went, it was awesome. It was like, getting $1 million on your birthday or something.
Yeah, I love it.
Almost.
What's to say? Richard Scosa, he says, Rags, appreciate everything you do, Rags. Guys, you got to tell these people that they're not allowed to compliment me. Refined Hayseed Appalachian, what is up, my brother? From my redneck mother, how's life? Texan Token spanked everyone else to market. That's funny. So I'm on the Hex conference. I'm on the Hex conference Sunday evening, I think, with Crypto
Yeah, I
Heartbeat.
saw you're on the schedule.
Yeah. I'm gonna put my Hex hat on. I'm not gonna talk about Texan because I don't really think it's appropriate. It's a Hex conference. Unless they bring it up, I'll talk about it.
Yeah, I mean, if you get a good moderator that will throw you that softball question, like, what have you been up to lately?
Do I take it or do I leave it?
Yeah, I
don't know. I got big bags of Hex. I love it. I stand up for it. I stick up for it. I mean, it is what it is. I mean,
a week ago I sent money to Coinbase to buy more Hex because it was sitting at 1.8 or 1.7 or something.
Sure.
And I'm still waiting for the damn stuff to clear.
Oh, was it like 5 or 7 days or something?
Yeah, and today they said, I put my transaction in, and they said, we will do this transaction on the 9th, unless you give us some, you verify your identity
KYC.
by giving us which they already had, but I mean, not for that transaction. So I did that, and then I go back and they said, you're all approved, but they didn't change the amount of money that I could move out of there.
Of course not.
And so I still have to wait. And of course the price goes up, but you guys can thank me for that because every time I go to buy, it must tip off the bigwigs, that's the only thing I can think of.
Man, I'm fortunate, I guess. I've had my Coinbase account since 2014, maybe into 2013. So they don't hassle me much anymore. But dude, they only loosened up on me in the past couple of years, really. So, chat says a Hex Force One. It was nice to get some good news while waiting for PulseChain to launch. It feels good, guys. Right? It feels good. We're here. I love it. Let me see here. Hex Down Under. Love you too, Rags. Congratulations on the launch. Crypto Heart carried the boat. I love it. What's up with the dumping? Let the thing pump. Now I'll tell you, it's not looking too bad. I mean,
buy some more.
It's better than I actually. I didn't foresee this. I didn't foresee this shape of this chart in my head like this. me share this so people can see what I'm talking about. I mean, if you're up 100% in a day, I'm happy with that. It's not bad. So, is what it is. There's a lot of supply. There's a lot of supply out there that people are going to dump. So, it's one of those things, 60 to 90 days. That's pretty much the name of the game. It's pretty normal. We'll see what happens, though. We'll see what happens.
Next time you issue a coin, make the first year a higher interest rate than the second year as a lock your stuff up kind of incentive. And that just, I'm shooting from the hip here.
Yeah. I mean, there's all sorts of different variations that you can go with. I mean, there's extreme variations, like not allowing people to withdraw, but certain percentages. But I don't like that because we don't know what people's situations are.
Oh, sure. Besides, I'd rather pick their pockets and take the penalty.
Yeah, exactly. So, great launch. Might change my profile to an AI generated photo of me with a cowboy hat riding a horse in the PulseChain Wild West only if you have assless leopard chaps. That's the only way that's going to happen. You agree? All right. David Lee says your reaction was classic taste. Okay. Let's see what this says. So, did we have to sack for Texan? It was a donation. You donated to a 501c4, not a sack. Was it an airdrop or can we trade some ETH for it? Can you fill me in real quick? So if you donated, there was no value airdrop that you chose to receive. If you didn't do that, you could claim if you were a PulseX, PulseChain, or Hex staker July 4th or before, an active stake. And if all of that fails, you can actually go to Uniswap, take our contract address, put it in, and you can actually market buy Texan token right now if you would like. If you would like. Just as I tucked my computer away because I thought it was a good to walk away, back to FOMO. Danny boy. I'd love to buy it up a bit. Hexray Vision isn't a mod. Wise choice. Is he in here? Is Hexray? There he is. Hexray. How did I miss you? I feel like I always miss you. He's only been posting like 75 times in my chat. Sorry, buddy. So it's exciting, man. This is the start of it. I think that this is going to be a rough economy for most of 2023. If not carrying into 2024. They could turn the money printers back on soon, but they might not. Let's take who's this? We got a guest.
All right.
Not only I can't do it, Matt does. King Kamala hair, he says. All right, here we go. What's up, dude? Can I hear you? I can't hear you.
All right, we're good.
There you go.
Yes. Dude, nice hat, dude? Bro.
Thank you. Go shout out to Texan.
Yeah, man.
Dude, congrats. This is awesome. It's nice to see a smooth launch and let's let the market play out like you said. This is dope. I'm really proud of you guys. It's awesome. It's really nice to have people stand by their word and put their foot down and get something done. And I know you guys wanted, PulseChain to launch and all that good stuff, but in due time and PulseChain will come. So getting copies and all that is extra bullish, and I'm pretty amped up. This is out of nowhere. This is pretty cool.
Yeah, we're stoked. I mean, when we look back on it, we thought PulseChain was going to launch a year ago. Yeah. So anytime like a year ago up till May, and then he even said, he's like into March. He said 2 more weeks, then May, probably middle of May. Then didn't happen, and then it was out in the wilderness wandering.
Well, from the start of your coming last year, with the Texan token coming, I kept thinking, gosh, it sure would be good if they launched on ETH, and so we get copies. And I got that you wanted to, but hey, thanks.
Yeah, right. Have you looked at the Hex-ray scraping ladder?
Yes. We've got a lot of people talking about that. A lot of people requesting that scraping ladder.
Yeah, that is a wise route. Let's see. I don't know if
Quantifiably Correct says, is Texan burned when you stake? Yes, it is burned when you stake. Contract goes and takes a look at your principal, takes a look at how long you're staking, how much you're staking. It calculates right then and there how much you will receive. That's why when we did the example earlier, it actually shows you the exact chart, the exact curve, and the exact amount to the decimal, how much you will receive when you when that stake matures. So pretty neat there. Good question. So Nate, tell me. So I think I had to tell you prior to Texan being launched a little bit. Did it surprise you?
Oh yeah, definitely. That's for sure. I mean, with everything going on too politically, you seeing in the House, it was interesting. So this is just a great stand. Everything in history is kind of playing itself out. Time is, showing its true hand. Things are showing their true colors. So it's beautiful to be on the forefront of the revolution. I heard you say PulseChain being the yield bearing blockchain, and I really like that. That rings a nice tone, because people often do question like, oh, why would I use PulseChain? When I inevitably feel like if PulseChain becomes the supreme and premier financial, immutable, trustless service that holds all these amazing basically products, like it's so bullish long term, in like as a visionary, and seeing this technology kind of come through and change people's lives. So yeah, that's kind of like my focus right now, and kind of how it's hitting me. Ironic it's today on the 6th, but
I know. Everybody's like, why do you guys choose the 6? I'm like, I swear I didn't do it for any other reason. It wasn't anything crazy.
Okay,
there.
Rags. No,
dude, I said something to the effect of PulseChain. Like, imagine if somebody came up and told you, hey, you can go to this blockchain. Everything on there is safe. The people on there are awesome. People are extremely intelligent. They can teach you everything that you need to know, not only about crypto, but about politics, not only about politics, but life, and choose your flavor. All sorts of people are talking about all sorts of different things. And with that, you're going to have an ecosystem of yield bearing assets. And that's really all that matters, so you've got the safety, you've got the community, and you have an ecosystem of yield bearing assets. It's a beautiful thing. You guys see this little guy? Little stink bug, man.
Yeah. I see it now. Look at that.
I feel bad murking these things.
So you are in the back shack. You just get in a green room in the backyard. There you go.
I got a couple of these guys got in, man.
That's funny.
But so yeah, so that's what we're shooting for, and it looks like, quite frankly, all the projects that I'm looking at just look really, really cool as compared to the rest of crypto. And this is like the epicenter, it's so neat. And I think the full power and the full force of what the community is capable of is going to show itself heading into the next bull run, when the damn Fed turns the printers back on. We're going to rip. We'll rip. So
yeah, and the key aspect is getting people to learn how to how's the courses going? Have you been able to see that? How many people have been using it and stuff like that?
Yeah, we've had hundreds of people use it. So they're signing up and they're teaching, and they're telling me, yeah, I shared it with my aunt, my uncle, my aunt, everybody, and they're learning. So it's going to be, there's not much interest in crypto right now because of how depressed the market is. That'll change.
Yep.
And when it changes, that's what the bear markets are for, to build the infrastructure and build the net to catch the next wave of people, as X-Ray Vision would like to put it there. So yeah, we're definitely moving forward. It's definitely been worth it for sure.
This is a nice pathway and forefront in this evolution of crypto as well. Yeah. Insurance will be next, and they say NFTs may evolve into real estate, and so this is cool. I just wanted to say, hop in here and say congrats. I'm not going to hang in here too much,
dude.
but you're the man, and shout out to Crypto Heartbeat and everybody else, all the the devs mainly, the guys that physically put this contract together. Man, heart goes out to them. They are badass dudes, dude. That's amazing. And thank you very much. So,
dude, thank you, man. Thanks for sticking your neck out there for us. You see the significance of what we're doing. I appreciate you, brother.
Hey, you guys are good people, good cause. Nothing like it. See you guys.
Be good, my man.
See you.
Thank you. Yeah. So it's kind of weird.
When you do your next project, is it going to be also the Texas token in a separate sort of conduit, or is it going to be just dumped into the pool? How does that work? Or
rephrase your question for me. No, just rephrase your question. I want to make sure I understand completely.
Let's talk about the Philippines. Let's say you go to the Philippines and set up essentially the same thing, except that, so you have a decision: are we going to somehow pool all that? We're using the same coin, I assume. So is it simply just going to be a project without, there's no walls between the two projects?
I think,
or does it not matter?
Well, I think so it's going to be, first and foremost, they're going to be completely separate layer 2 contracts. They're going to be different contracts. Okay. They're going to be similar, very similar. Now, the question is, if we do, we're doing the Philippines, and then we'll do 1 or 2 after that. I think we have in the hopper of some organizations there. How do we connect those all together? That's the real question. How do we tie those together? So a lot of what I've been doing over the past 8 months is just whiteboarding things and thinking about how to approach things. There's a lot of good ideas that are already out there that I might like to adopt. For example, let's say that this next token launches, and if you want a higher multiplier, all you have to do is hold Texan in your wallet.
Yeah.
So that could encourage some buy pressure on the Texan side as well. And in the next one after that, you could hold either one of those tokens to have some sort of multiplier. Yeah. I don't like to make things complicated. I'm a big proponent of simplicity. Yeah. When simplicity meets efficiency, it's just a beautiful, beautiful thing. So we'll keep it simple. I don't want too many steps involved. I don't want to push people out of the market that might not understand crypto and the technology side of things. So
it's a great opportunity for cross marketing. It doesn't have to be complicated.
And also there's opportunities there's stable coin opportunities that could be used amongst 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 contracts to glue people together as well. And again, the whole point of this is try to keep the capital inside, unlock the wealth that people have, that people are, these people are going for the same things in life. So, if we can keep all that together through stables, we keep it all together through, you hold something, or I want to say NFT. The NFT stuff, I get it, and it's evolving. I'm not ready for it yet because I don't think it's seen its final phase, its final face. I think it's getting where it needs to go, but big proponent of simplicity.
Seems like a lot of steps to those things.
It is, and I just by the look on your face, I can tell you that some of those sentences I said earlier might be applying to you. You just don't want to deal with it, right?
Right.
Right.
Yeah.
Hornet UK1 says, so if we stake for 22 years, we get 87% a year, which we can scrape at any time without affecting interest. So the way this works, the way that the multiplier works, if you stake year one and hold it to 22 years, if you take the total amount of interest that's earned that entire time and divide it by 22, the average is about 87% per year.
Oh,
but you
that's
have
uncompounded?
to say again.
Is uncompounded?
It's just short of compounding. Yes, it is. It's on a curve, but it's not a compounding curve. You could simulate that by ending stake and restaking, ending stake and restaking. But if you stake for 22 years and get 87%, you can scrape at 22 years and get the full, I think it's 1,800%, 1,884%, I believe.
Yeah, 87 times 22.
Yeah. The other, or, you can be at year 5 or year 10. You can scrape your interest, keep your principal in there. The system will mint your rewards, and it will recalculate how much interest that you'll have left until your stake matures, if that makes sense.
Yep.
And if it doesn't make sense, just let me know. So, Briz says, can you talk about AI and how that will affect us going into the future? I'm going to do something crazy here. You ready for this? Here's what we're going to do. Chat, tell me let me know what you want me to write a poem about. Tell me what you want me to write a poem about. I know there's a little delay here. And this is wild. I was talking about this earlier to Briz. I said, within 5 years, there's not going to be any piece of video, any images, or any original words anymore that doesn't come from some sort of AI. There just won't be. And I'm about to prove it to you. Let me see if we get any ideas coming in here. Little delay here. All right. Let's do, okay, Briz's nipples. All right, let's do it. Briz's nipples. Here we go. Let's see what this is all about. And then we'll do the Alamo. Write a poem about a funny poem. Let's use some adjectives about Briz's nipples. All right, and I'm going to read it to you live. Oh. Hold on.
A big commitment.
Now, it looks like they locked this down. It says, I'm sorry, but I'm not programmed to create content that may offend or upset someone. Oh, gosh. It's already been compromised. All right, let's write a poem about...
How about Briz's bosom? See if it is okay with that.
I doubt it.
Yeah, probably not.
Oh, no, it works. Here we go.
Yeah.
Okay. All right, let's do this. All right, here we go. This is a poem about Briz's bosom. Briz's bosom, oh how grand, a sight to see, oh so grand, so full and round, a work of art, a veritable treasure to impart. But alas, I must be careful, for Briz's bosom is perilous. One false move I might drown in the depths of his ample gown. So I'll admire him from afar and let Briz's bosom be a star, a shining beacon bright and bold, a sight to behold, a story told of a woman fierce and true, whose bosom I'm grateful to view. But from a distance, safe and sound, for Briz's bosom is a sight to be found.
Yeah.
Okay. So you wanted me to talk about AI? Guys, that's frightening.
It is.
And
it's so fast. I mean, it would take a human 40 minutes to write that.
Right. So
It wouldn't be as good.
I'm going to share my screen so you can see some other scary stuff. Shout out to Tic Tac Crypto, by the way. Shout out to her real quick. Tic Tac Crypto has staked for 8,300 or 8,036 days. 22 years?
Wow.
Wow. Infinity and beyond. Tic Tac Crypto. Let me tell you something about that woman, man. She would chew up and spit out any of these American women that live out here. Any of them. Tic Tac Crypto, she's, whew. Respect. RESPCT. Little Aretha Franklin for you there. All right, guys, I'm going to show you some crazier stuff. You're not even going to believe what I'm about to show you. Okay. Let us clear that and we'll go here. Okay, we're going to ask this. Now, are you able to see this? No, you're not. I'm going to add it to stream. Okay, check this craziness out. I want you to write a smart contract for a cryptocurrency. That's one word, I think. That has a supply of 100 trillion. 313123. Build the functionality to be able to stake tokens held in a wallet for 22 years. We'll just keep it simple. And be able to earn yield at a base rate of 5% for staking. Keep it simple.
Oh my God.
Guys.
Jeez.
Guys.
That's freaking awesome.
You know what's crazy about this? I've been screwing around with this a little bit. And it's actually not that far off from being accurate. So something that would take somebody days or weeks or potentially months, even if you can use this to get to 50% of completion or being 50% valid or correct, that still cut out a huge amount of time for you.
Hell yeah.
Is this not insane? So I'm going to be doing some content on AI, and I'm going to show you stuff that's going to blow your mind even more. Absolutely blow your mind. Okay. Briz says, what if ChatGPT is the main dev of Texan Token? Don't you think I would use that? Don't you think that would be an incredible selling point, incredible marketing point here? The first endowment token written by AI on the blockchain. So I think that it's going to get to the point where you're going to have different strengths of AI. Mm-hmm. And the AI is going to be essentially your guardian angel against other people's AIs. Because there's no way that you as a human in the capacity of your brain, your processing power could ever match some type of attack from an AI. So you're going to have your own AI. It's going to be programmed for you and your mannerisms, and it's going to stop bad things from happening to you. It's crazy, man. I think it's absolutely insane. So
I would like to point that AI at the equities market and build a strategy that, give it parameters. I want a average annual yield of 50%. And I don't want to draw down of more than 14% a year.
Yeah.
And see what it would do. I'm working with some software that's in that mold, but This other thing, I wonder how well it can adapt to that kind of, pointing it at an equities market and say, do this. That's your homework.
We could try it right now. Just give me a question to ask it.
Create an investment. What do we call it? Strategy.
All right, let me do new chat. All right. Create an investment strategy
that will average an annual return of at least, well, say 40%.
Any specific markets?
Yeah, let's make it NASDAQ.
All right, let's see.
NASDAQ.
Yep. See, I think it knows how to do it, but they won't let you. It says it's not appropriate for me to provide specific investment advice. Dude, if you could turn off that governor, you'd probably be solid, man.
Oh, that's hilarious.
Now let's do the Declaration of Independence written in the tone and likeness of Eminem.
Oh,
yes, no. You can. They've done it before. I've seen them do it before.
Yeah.
Oh, wait, it did it. See? Oh. Okay. We hold these truths to be self-evident that all men are created equal, that they're endowed by the Creator, blah, blah, blah. But let's get one thing straight. We've had enough. We've been oppressed and tyrannized for far too long. The time has come for us to stand up and fight for our freedom. We've endured. Dude, it's funny, man. There's so many cool things that you can do with this. There's so many cool things. So it's called Chat GPT.
Yeah, I've heard about it.
The thing that scares. Here's the thing, though. The thing that people don't realize is when you're interacting with this, the developers are doing this on purpose because they need human input for the machine to learn.
Yeah.
So you're just feeding this thing, and that's what's crazy about it. Absolutely crazy. So, you know what, dude? It is way too late, and I gotta wake up way too early, and I got work to do. I got work.
Absolutely. You got to get this Texan thing straightened out. It's a mess, I tell
you. It's a mess.
I've got to go do a steak.
Over easy, medium well, rare.
No, I think it'll be well done. 22
well done.
years. And I'm not sure I'll be around to see it finished, but somebody will.
Just all you got to do is just ask Chat GPT to create a solid will for you, and I'll be your guy. Just put me in there somewhere. That's it.
Yeah, of course.
Yeah. Easy day, right?
Yeah.
Easy day. All right. Let me check chat here. I got my claim. I'm a moron and didn't donate. Go to Uniswap. You are able to market buy right now if you think it's worth your money, your time, or your future. If not, then please don't do it. I would discourage you from doing it. In fact, if that's the case. Hey, shipmate, how about a wrench, please? Uncle Will wants a wrench. Briz, I mean, do we even have any wrenches in my chat right now? No. Guys, here's the rules. You have to write a compelling story to my existing 9 admins. There's only 9 or maybe 8. 8 admins. You got to write a compelling story. And if they vote you in, I might allow you. I just don't know. But that's the process. Find an admin during one of my streams, ask them, and they'll point you the right way. A market bot brother followed you for a long time, Rags. Friends we can depend on. Outstanding. Well done, Day Team. Yep, Hex Revision. The moon is going to have a Texas-shaped bruise on it soon. Write a compelling story using ChatBT. Yeah, I'm going to go to bed. Yeah. Extravagant Taste, thank you for coming on.
Thank you for all you do. You guys are awesome.
I think this was entertaining for our folks. I think it was educational. And that's all I got. Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls from all over the world, my name is Rags. Be good. Y'all take it easy.